Hello there. So if you remember, about 4 months ago, I'd say, my wife adopted 2 rescue puppies. The oldest just turned 6 months and the youngest is a couple of weeks behind her. I brought them out this morning for their first hike in the woods, and I thought it'd make a great video, introduce them to you. Turns out they're both scared to be in the woods. I have never seen a dog that was scared to be in the woods before. They were delighted to be back home. When I got home, Maggie gave me those eyes, and I realized it's been over a year since we've hiked together, Maggie and I. She's my old hiking buddy. She's 15 going on 16. Doesn't really have the miles in her anymore, but she loves being out here just as much as she always did. So I brought her out. She needs some time in the woods. She's having a great time. Maggie loves the water. We've had so much rain lately, the creeks are really up. It's hard to find access off the banks here. I really like this trail. It's an old roadbed, and it's mostly gravel. Obviously not completely gravel though. Some parts are really quite muddy because of our rains recently. But it's a good one to walk with Maggie on. We could either do maybe a mile out, a mile back, or do a lollipop that'll run about 2.5 to 3 miles. I'm going to leave it up to Maggie. So far she's pretty energetic and she's really having a good time, so we may do that 3 miles. What a beautiful day. Mid-60s, slight breeze, beautiful blue sky filled with big white fluffy clouds. Perfect day to be in the woods. This is the outflow from a natural spring at the base of the hill. Goes through this culvert under the old roadbed, and then this is the outflow towards the main creek. Maggie never could pass up a good puddle. Wow, these wild roses are quite pretty. Alright, so we made it to the beaver ponds, which means we're about a mile out. Maggie seems fairly tuckered out now, so I think we'll take a bit of a rest and just head back. 2 miles is longer than she's done in quite a while. Well, I need to come out here and do some foraging pretty soon. Cleavers out, henbit, stinging nettles nice and young and tender. There's really a lot to harvest here, and there, of course, dandelions too. Yeah, this looks like a really good place for foraging. Maggie's so tired, she won't walk back with me to get the camera anymore. In fact, this last time, I set her leash down and she decided she was just going to keep on walking. It's like, I'm going back to the car. It's time to get home and take a nap. I really enjoyed walking with Maggie in the woods. I need to get her out more often. Now that she's muddy and worn out, she's ready to get home for that nap. Maybe I'll have one too. Or maybe I'll have a cigar and a beer. Maybe I'll do all 3. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time. See you next week. Bye-bye.